today on TMZ.
Okay, Justin Bieber hanging out with Sexyy Red, looking happy. But I gotta tell you, I've been on the phone all morning, and there is something really alarming going on with Justin. He is under the spell of this pastor.
This has happened before. Like, he gets almost addicted to these people.
He was very famous, very young, and away from home. He's looking for a father figure is what he's looking for.
You're like Freud in a cardigan.
Do you know what a cardigan is? I'm confused.
Ivanka Trump having some fun in the sun, showing off her butt.
She does have a good butt on her.
I mean, her body's incredible.
She is in Costa Rica with her kids and with her husband, Jared Kushner. She's getting in a surf lesson.
I just find this really interesting. She has washed her hands.
She has. She wants nothing to do with her dad this
And
term.
looking at these photos, you get what her father sees in her.
DeAndre Jordan from the Denver Nuggets. He's 6'11", 265 pounds. So he's a big dude because he's got to keep in like top shape to play basketball. He had to call his nutritionist to get permission to get popcorn at the AMC theater.
What?
Am I allowed to have popcorn?
Is it butter?
I'm not. I won't put extra butter on it if that's the case.
Are you like a movie theater?
Big man trying to get this like popcorn.
Eli Roth at LAX.
God, I haven't heard from him in so long. I love him.
It's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Eli.
He's doing this thing with We Short called the horror section, where if you're a fan of his movies or horrors in general, you can sort of like own a stake in them.
If you invest $1 million, I will kill you. On camera, on film.
He's willing to write you your dream death.
Can I say that's awesome?
How would you want to die?
Can we pick?
And now, come on down, Drew Carey, because you're our next contestant on TMZ's The Price is Tight.
Drew Carey has won the Showcase Showdown because his new girlfriend is this girl.
Holy smokes.
She's hot.
Here he is out with her, having a date. Now, I want you to guess the age difference without going over.
First, Rod, could you give us some details, please?
Sure, Bob. Her name is Nikki Schuyler. She's a former Penthouse pet and current OnlyFans star. And a fun fact about her is she says she lost her virginity on 9/11. Back to you, Bob.
So, can you guess the actual retail age difference?
31 years.
Over.
29.
Bing, bing, bing.
You win a new car! Note, he'd never actually give you a car if his life depended on it.
Drew's 66, and she's 37, actually.
And in her Penthouse interview in 2017, she said that older men turn her on. So it looks like somebody's Plinko chip fell in the right spot. But hold on, because this guy wants to spin the wheel of misogyny.
You cannot date a girl with an OnlyFans.
Why?
Well, you can't date a girl who sells her body.
What, a model sells their body, right?
Not naked.
So what?
You can date an OnlyFans girl. You just can't take an OnlyFans girl to mom.
Yeah, this dude thinks the only prize women should win on game shows are brand new kitchens, so let's not listen to him. So congrats on scoring a Barker Beauty, Drew! And remember, everyone, get your pets spayed or neutered. Well, not your Penthouse pets, but the rest. Thanks for watching TMZ's The Price is Tight!
Y'all, we had an amazing show tonight.
This is the moment we have been waiting decades for. Michelle Williams met Michelle Williams.
That's awesome.
Destiny's Child, Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, so whenever we pitch Michelle Williams, everyone's always like, which one, right? You never know which one it is.
They never met?
I don't think they ever met because Michelle Williams, the actress, she said no, but I have my Death Becomes Her tickets next week because Michelle Williams, singer, is starring in Death Becomes Her on Broadway. And then someone took a video of them meeting, they were on stage, and they were both like jumping around. It was so cute. And then Michelle Williams, singer, took a video where they did like a little skit where she was signing the other Michelle's headshot.
Who should I make it out to? Would you make them out to me?
That's awesome.
Wow.
It's really cool.
She was in Brokeback Mountain.
That's what you know her for. Wow. I know all the things she's done. You're like, remember that time she was a beard?
Everyone saw Justin Bieber looking happier than Sexyy Red at her own birthday party. But was it all an act?
I've been on the phone all morning, and there is something really alarming going on with Justin.
And it goes beyond the rumors of a rift with his wife, Haley. Justin's in deep.
He is under the spell of this pastor, and what is going on behind the scenes is just really weird.
Yes, while fans have been focused on Justin getting cozy with Sexyy Red, even though Hailey Bieber signed off on the interaction, there's something bigger going on.
He has ghosted everybody who was in his life, including the best man in his wedding. And he is so in on this church thing and this pastor. And then, you know, we're being told about spending.
Well, he sold his entire catalog, so is he like blowing through all that money?
It's a lot to blow through because Justin got $200 million for the sale just 2 years ago. Though to be fair, Justin's rep says he's not broke and is on the right path.
He's always had this Svengali in his life. I mean, Scooter managed him and was almost like a surrogate parent.
In fact, one of the first times we saw Justin, Scooter was telling him he couldn't get a toy helicopter.
No, but just give me the reason.
But since he split with Scooter,
it's just sad. He just feels like this little lost kid.
I mean, he's had real dark thoughts.
He was very famous, very young, and away from home. He's looking for a father figure.
You're like Freud in a cardigan.
He's not
Do you know what a cardigan is?
I think it's pretty clear he doesn't. So take care, Justin, and happy birthday, Sexyy Red. You throw one hell of a party.
How are you?
Oh, I'm amazing. We got Akon in New York, and we talked to him about Snoop Dogg going country. He's doing a song with the country singer Ernest, and we say, is that something you would ever think about?
I'm actually redoing my whole catalog in country.
Are you being funny?
Akon is going country. He goes, it's been in motion for like 5 years. Starting next month, you're gonna start seeing it. And he says it's country artists remaking his songs with him.
They're country artists featuring me. They're the ones performing it.
No!
It's actually a great idea.
It's a really good idea.
Rap and country are so close right now. The #1 country song on Billboard this week is by a rapper. It's Big X The Plug and Bailey Zimmerman. Their song All the Way is #1.
And Stagecoach looks more fun than Coachella these days.
Oh my God.
It does.
Until you get there and you're surrounded by Confederate flags, then you gotta go.
There's not that many there.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Akon.
And now, while President Trump is making waves, his daughter is busy catching them, starring Ivanka Trump.
Ivanka Trump having some fun in the sun, showing off her butt.
Dude, if you're gonna say that, make it rhyme.
Ivanka Trump having fun in the sun and showing off her bum.
No.
Ooh, we were looking for buns, but close enough.
She is in Costa Rica with her kids and with her husband, Jared Kushner.
Hopefully they're just on vacation and her dad didn't deport them.
She's getting in a surf lesson. She's okay. You know, she's on the board and then she falls.
But guess it beats working for her dad.
She wants nothing to do with her dad this term.
She was so involved before.
Especially Jared Kushner. He was very involved in the first Trump term.
True. So what do we think happened?
What I'm told is that there's kind of this Miami high society, and she is really part of that and knows that it's probably better just to kind of separate.
Well, this certainly looks like more fun.
I wish she was more involved, to be honest, because her and Jared in the first term were kind of like the sane person in the room.
Well, she's like the only one that could get through to her father.
And looking at these photos, you get what her father sees in her.
Yeah, sorry, that's hilarious.
She does have a good butt on her.
And we know this because she's
having fun in the sun and showing off her buns.
There you go.
Very nice.
Congratulations! And thanks, Ivanka.
Sarah Blakeley, founder of Spanx, she went on a skiing trip with her husband. I mean, typically when you go on a skiing trip, you like to be nice and dressed for the cold. Her husband's doing the complete opposite. He is in his underwear the whole time, on the ski lift, while skiing, while taking pictures, only in his underwear.
He's wearing Spanx underwear. She's like doing like a men's line, which is like super smart.
She knows how to promote without being cheesy.
Yes.
She just has figured it out.
I know.
This is hilarious.
I know. They're such a fun couple.
Did he come from money, her husband, before they married?
He had money, but not as much as her. They met at a poker tournament and later got married.
Imagine meeting Sarah Blakeley.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
It's literally like just like a fantasy. Literally, I am trying right now. If y'all know any rich older women, yes, sign me up.
Well, why does it have to be older?
It doesn't even have to be a woman. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of coming to work.
Coming up.
Eli Roth at LAX. He's doing this thing with We Short called the horror section, where if you're a fan of his movies or horrors in general, you can own a stake in them. He says that if you donate enough money, then he will kill you on screen. He's willing to write you your dream death.
Coming up.
DeAndre Jordan from the Denver Nuggets, he had to call his nutritionist to get permission to get popcorn.
Am I allowed to have popcorn?
Is it butter?
Be right back.
Police department, you're being detained.
And now, I see racial slurs and possible cocaine use. Starring, sadly, Haley Joel Osment.
So we got the body cam footage of Haley Joel Osment's arrest at Mammoth Mountain where he was snowboarding.
Not very well. Dude tried to get on the lift without a snowboard. He's holding up the line. Everyone says he was drunk.
Get out of the line, bro. Yeah. Yo, get out of the line.
Get out! Cops show up, arrest him for disorderly conduct under the influence of alcohol in public, and whoops, what's this? Folded $20 bill.
I think there's cocaine in it.
Damn, Haley, there's powder everywhere. You don't gotta bring your own. Anyway.
During the arrest, we got a little Mel Gibson and threw one anti-Semitic slur, the worst one, at the cop.
With a K?
Yes.
You are.
Jeez, even Gibson didn't drop that little gem.
I've been kidnapped by a Nazi.
And there's a 180. After the video came to light, Osment apologized, telling TMZ, "I'm absolutely horrified by my behavior. Had I known I used this disgraceful language in the throes of a blackout, I would have spoken up sooner." He adds that losing his house in the LA fires put him in a very dark place.
You know what? Haley Joel, you're forgiven. Just be better. Be better.
Was the cop Jewish? Because Mel Gibson's cop was Jewish. And there aren't that many.
Because they're all lawyers. I'm allowed to say the lawyer one if you've had sex with one, right?
Courtney, that was between us.
Jason! Guess we'll see you at the arraignment, Haley. Go sleep it off. Good night and
good luck.
DeAndre Jordan from the Denver Nuggets. He's 6'11", 265 pounds. So he's a big dude. He's got to keep in like top shape to play basketball. He had to call his nutritionist to get permission to get popcorn at the AMC theater down the street.
I think I'm gonna get some popcorn, but I have to talk to my nutritionist first to see if I'm able to eat that today. Am I allowed to have popcorn?
Is it butter?
I'm not. I won't put extra butter on it.
And she's like, "Where are you?" He's like, "AMC at the movies," and she was like,
You could have like
A small.
this big man trying to get this like.
Are you
popcorn.
serious?
And you just see him like walk up to the kiosk.
A small.
I think nonstop about all the different things that could possibly happen to me. Especially now that I have a baby, I'm like, who's gonna feed the baby if I'm decapitated?
That's horror master Eli Roth discussing his own mortality, which is a thing you tend to do on the anniversary of the day what you were born.
It's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Eli.
So he's celebrating by releasing his first original short. It's a stop-motion claymation.
For my birthday, I've dug up with this company We Short, these my first original stop-motion shorts that I did 25 years ago. It's called The Rotten Fruit. They're crazy, they're only 3 minutes, they're claymation, they're totally insane.
Here you go, lad.
Oh, guitar! I can't.
Gross and hilarious, not unlike life itself. But Eli's got other stuff up his sleeve too.
I want to talk to you about your new project, the horror section.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
If you're a fan of his movies or horrors in general, you can sort of like own a stake in them.
I was like, what if, you know, you're a postman in New Jersey and you always wanted to invest in horror? You put $100 in, then if the movies win, you win. Minimum investment is $100, but if you invest $1 million, I will kill you. On camera, on film.
Can I say that's awesome?
How would you want to die?
Can we pick?
Oh, stop. No one thinks about how they want to die.
I think slowly being peeled alive would be a pretty awful one.
Well, he has to think about it. It's kind of his job. See ya, Eli Roth.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Eli.
You know, we
Sit
asked,
down. Sit. Yes, me too.
Ugly Betty star Eric Mayius, back in February, he got into a spat with a couple of women. Apparently one of the women maybe was spitting on people. He allegedly pushed her somehow on the floor with another woman, ended up pulling out a lock of her hair. It was kind of nasty stuff. So body cam footage has now emerged from this arrest. Eric says,
You know what's so funny?
Yeah, tell me.
Wait, no.
Tell me.
I play characters like you
Yep.
in movies.
Do you? None of your movies taught you how to fight because your eyes busted.
Why you hate me so much?
he was then arrested for battery.
By the way, the best part, he's in the car next to his girlfriend, and her top is falling down. She's asking the cop, can someone pull up my top? And the cop says, look, we don't have a female officer here. We can't do it. And Eric leans over and goes,
I cannot pull your top down.
Can I pull it down with my teeth?
Please no. No. God, no, please don't.
And people say chivalry's dead.
Coming up.
Ryan Gosling will be playing the lead in Star Wars Starfighter.
Oh, Mr. Star Wars is right here. Anakin.
You should carry this on. Like when you have a kid, you should call the kid like R2-D2 or something.
Not that long ago, in a country 5,300 miles away, Star Wars fans gathered to learn about the new leading man of the franchise, and that man is...
Hi.
Ryan Gosling! Damn, that crowd is more psyched than the Ewoks after the Battle of Endor. If that didn't make sense, ask a nerd friend to explain it. They'll love it.
There's a Star Wars celebration happening in Japan right now. Ryan Gosling will be playing the lead in Star Wars Starfighter.
But we don't know who the character is, and we won't get to see it until 2027. It's like, come on!
Yeah, but we do know Sean Levy is directing it, and Ryan did give away a little info.
This script is just so good. This story is so... It has so much adventure, so much heart.
All right! And these guys weren't the only huge stars at this celebration, because Pedro Pascal was there, and Hayden Christensen, and Jon Favreau with Baby Yoda.
Oh, Mr. Star Wars is right here. Anakin.
Yes, Anakin! Named after Anakin Skywalker. Wow, your parents really went overboard with their fandom, huh?
If Star Wars becomes lame, will your dad regret naming you Anakin?
No.
You should carry this on. Like when you have a kid, you should call the kid like R2-D2 or something.
I was actually going to name them after something for Lord of the Rings, not Star Wars.
No, you gotta do Star Wars.
I recommend you don't use that line when you're trying to find a mother to this fictionary child you're having.
So, good luck, Ryan. May the Force be with you.
Coming up.
The people are mad at us today. Our sister site, toofab, put up a spoiler in their headline about last night's episode of 911.
I love 911, and my entire night was ruined.
The people are mad at us today.
Why?
Specifically our sister site, toofab, because they put up a spoiler in their headline that people are very angry about. So last night's episode of 911 killed off one of the main characters that had been on for 8 seasons.
Oh, here she comes.
I love 911. And my entire night was ruined.
Why didn't you watch it?
Because, first of all, Thursday night, I got a problem. I got 3 Law and Orders, I got a Matlock. It's like, but 911, I savor. I was gonna enjoy my Friday night, maybe have a glass of wine.
You did this.
We were not the only ones who had it in the headline. Everyone had exit interviews with him.
She's just been mumbling all morning. He wasn't even in danger of dying.
He wasn't even sick in this virus episode.
So Kim, now that your Friday night is now free, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna watch Shark Tank. That's my standing Friday night date.